Hi guys, this is the second time of me trying to film this video because I did it for you last night and unfortunately the lighting was really pants, so I had to redo it for you. And yeah, so I'll just get straight back into it. What I was saying before last night, this is just going to be a sort of collective haul of a few beauty things that I've got recently. Nothing crazy. I haven't been spending that much on makeup at the moment just because I'm trying to save a bit, and yeah, and it's my birthday coming up, so I'm going to ask for some things then. But yeah, just a few bits that I've got because I'm really liking them at the moment. So I will get straight into it. Just quickly I'll mention, obviously my hair has changed colour. I've gone quite a bit darker with some highlights, but I might do a whole other video on that because I haven't really styled it today. It's really cold in England at the moment, and yeah, I've just been not feeling like getting ready and doing all my hair and everything. So yeah, I'll get straight into it. So first of all, I went to MAC and they had that new Apres Chic or Apres Chic. It's like A-P-E-R-S and then Chic, I think, or Chic. I'm not sure, I might butchered it, but you know their new like mineralised collection, because they tend to come out with one every year, and I don't know why I'm doing this for. But anyway, yeah, they tend to come out with one every year and it's usually quite a big collection. So yeah, I went to have a look at that, and I also needed to get a setting powder, or I use it for a setting powder. It's a MAC mineralised skin finish, and I get mine in medium, and this is the natural. It looks like this, and inside it looks like this, and yeah, you just close it up and it says the colour on the back. So yeah, I just needed to pick up one of those because I was all out of mine. I go through these quite quickly, which is quite a shame. But excuse me, yeah, but they are really good. I've got a little bit on today, and yeah, I absolutely love them. Anyway, in that collection, there wasn't really much that caught my eye. I went there to get Warm Soul blush as well, which is what I was thinking I was going to get. And I asked one of the ladies that worked there, like, what would she recommend I get, because I was thinking of getting Warm Soul, and she said about getting Stereo Rose, which I know is like a cult favourite, and I tend not to buy into these cult favourites anymore. I used to, like when I first started collecting makeup, I used to be like, oh my god, everyone says I have to have it, so I'm going to rush out and buy it and stuff like that, unless I generally like it myself, and then I don't know, and everyone else does too, then that's the only time that I really go mental for things that everyone's talking about. But she showed me Stereo Rose, and I did think it was really pretty. So I went for Stereo Rose because she said Warm Soul is around year round, and this is limited edition. And I'm really glad I did pick this up because I absolutely love it. I'm wearing it today. I put on a little bit more just to show you. It wasn't quite so much this morning when I went out, but I did put on a little bit more just to show you. But it is super pretty. I'll swatch it for you in a second. But yeah, I'm really glad I did get this because when I went back it was sold out, and the other one they had in the collection was Porcelain Pink, and I really liked that one too. I went back and did some research on it to see if I should go back and get it, and a lot of people were not so happy with it, shall we say, so I decided not to, because I've got one similar already from MAC, which was from the last sort of mineral collection they did. So anyway, I'll probably go back to get Warm Soul because it's a completely different colour. Stereo Rose is kind of like a rose, coral, gold. It is really pretty. I'll just show you. It looks like that on my hand, and when you blend it out, it's really pretty. I've got it on today, and then on the tops of my cheekbones I've got it was from the Semi Precious collection, I think, the pink one on top, just for a bit of sheen. So I got those and I'm really happy with them. I've been using Stereo Rose pretty much every day. I actually bought it when I had blonde hair and it looked really good, and now I've got brown hair, it still looks really good. So I would definitely recommend Stereo Rose if you can still get your hands on it. It's definitely worth the hype. Yeah, I've just been really enjoying it. The next thing I got was an eyeshadow, and I went out looking at the Bobbi Brown eyeshadows, and because I'm really intrigued by the brand itself, I don't actually own anything from Bobbi Brown, and lately I've been wanting to try some things, so I thought I'd start with an eyeshadow. But The one that I really liked was called Rose Gold. They had some other ones that are really pretty, and I was really tempted to make a palette, but it would have worked out to be about £60 something. And I'm going to IMATS this year, and I hope to get an Inglot palette with sort of like, you know, the big ones with 10 in, so hopefully I'll do that. And it kind of put me off, but I really did like that rose colour, so I asked her how much it was, and she said I think it was either 16 or 18, and I just thought that was ridiculous, so I decided against it. Started to wander around and found this one from Bare Minerals, and I love Bare Minerals eyeshadows. I've got about 4 of them. They are harder to work with, in my opinion, than powder. The thing that puts me off with them, not with them, but off of them, should I say, is that my eyelids are not very oily at all. I never wear eyeshadow primer unless I'm going out like on a big event or on a night out that I need it to be staying looking really good for, on a day-to-day or something like that. I never wear an eyeshadow primer, even though I own tons of them. It's just a tedious step for me. It doesn't really make much difference usually, and yeah, so I just never normally wear one, and I never normally have a problem with my eyeshadow staying on. However, with the Bare Minerals eyeshadows, if I don't put a primer on, by the end of the day it's pretty much disappeared. It starts to go a bit patchy, and I don't know whether it's purely because it is a pigment, so it doesn't mean I don't like them. I still buy them, but I do have to wear a primer with these because I know that they are going to start to wear off through the day. So I pair the one I've got, which I'll show you now, with a cream eyeshadow which I got from Makeup Forever last year from IMATS, and they look stunning together. The colour is called Nude Skin, and I'll see if I can show you it. The thing is, the man that sold it to me said that this is a really, really popular colour, which when I show you, you'll be not surprised. A lot of people wear it apparently for their weddings, so it's quite a nice neutral, and I've been wearing it quite a lot really, just over my cream eyeshadow or with a primer, and it looks stunning with a bit of mascara, and I'm out the door. So I really like it for that reason. I'm going to swatch it for you because it's going to be really hard for me to show you otherwise. So that's what it looks like in the actual pot itself. So it's just kind of like a neutral pinky sort of brown, and swatched it looks like this. I'll show you now. It's really nice and smooth and easy to work with, and I do love them because they're very blendable. See how it catches the light? And you're not going to be able to see it, but if you look at it in person, you will notice that it's got multicoloured shimmer in it, but very fine, so it catches the light. This is absolutely stunning on the eyes. It's kind of a rose gold colour, similar to the one from Bobbi Brown, except this one's got much more dimension to it, and it's much a prettier colour. And also the Bare Minerals eyeshadows are a hell of a lot cheaper. I think it was between 12 and 14, so I think it was 14 actually, and I think the Bobbi Brown was 18, I think, but I can't remember exactly, but I know that they're around that price. And to be honest with you, I've never gone through a Bare Minerals eyeshadow, and I don't think anyone really would, unless you wore it every day and wore tons of it, you know. It's the kind of eyeshadow that will last you forever. So the last thing I really wanted to talk about, which is the last thing I bought recently, and I love, I'm actually wearing it today, but I'm wearing it on top of a very bright pink lip liner, and it made this beautiful kind of rosy pink colour, but the colour itself is a really beautiful nude. I'm just kind of at the moment experimenting with it because I know that I love it on its own. I know I love it with a little bit of clear gloss, not clear, like excuse me, like a nude shimmery gloss over. So I'm just sort of seeing what happens when I pair it with different lip liners. So today I tried it with my Barry M bright pink lip liner, and it looks wicked on top of. So I'm just playing around with it, and the lipstick I'm talking about is by a brand called Lipstick Queen. Now, I haven't ever heard anyone really talk about this on YouTube ever before. I did a bit of research after I bought it. There's very few videos about this company, and I think it deserves quite a lot of recognition because I absolutely love this lipstick. It is like no other that I own. I've been telling all my friends to buy one. above and beyond what I would expect from a lipstick. The price wasn't too bad compared to others that I've seen, and yeah, well, I'm going to talk about it now. So basically I'll tell you what it is first. The colour is called Saint Peachy Nude. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that without me shaking. But anyway, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the lipsticks first before I show you the colour and go into more detail about this particular one. But it's by a lady called Poppy King. I believe she's a celebrity makeup artist originally from Australia, but now lives in New York or something like that. I could be wrong with my facts. I'm just sort of taking them from what I've heard. But basically I've heard that she does a lot of makeup for A-list celebrities, and she has a personal obsession with lipsticks, and around 2009 or 2010 she decided to come up with this range called Lipstick Queen, and she decided to make lipsticks that she thought had the right texture, the right colours, that sort of thing. So she made two ranges in her line. One was called Saint and the other one's called Sinner, and each lipstick before the colour says Saint or Sinner, and Saint refers to a more sheer pigment with a glossy finish, kind of like a cream sheen, and Sinner is a very opaque, very matte, pure, rich, I think it's 90% pigment in those, but the one I'm showing you is a Saint. Every colour in her range comes in Saint or Sinner, so whichever one you prefer you can choose, which I thought was really cool. They are really moisturising. They last not all day obviously, but they last a very long time, longer than any of my MAC lipsticks or anything like that. They feel moisturising, yet they set after a while, which is brilliant. The texture is amazing. It sort of glides on. It doesn't taste horrible. It smells nice. The colours are amazing. I just couldn't say anything else. Everything I'd want in lipstick this has. So like I said, mine's a Saint, which means that it's a bit more glossy, but this is the colour I was looking for a really long time, and it doesn't do it justice in the tube. It really doesn't. It's a nude sort of beige, and it doesn't lean too pink, and it doesn't lean too peach, and it doesn't lean too brown. It's just very neutral, and I'll do a swatch for you because I'm not wearing it on its own today. And on my lips, it just looks stunning. I've been wearing it on its own most days, but today I thought I'd try it over a lip liner. That is what it looks like there. So you can see it gives amazing shine. It's very pigmented for being a sheer lipstick. You know, that was just one swipe back and forth. The colour is beautiful. It adapts to your lips. I just absolutely love it. I could not say anything bad about it. The price, right, that is the next part to go on to. So I'm going to tell you a really quick story before I get onto the price. So sorry if I'm boring you. But I really wanted to get, me and my friend wanted to buy each other a Tom Ford lipstick. And we went to have a look at them. I found the exact, practically same colour. Don't remember exactly what it's called in the Tom Ford line. But I know it's the second palest nude in their collection. Anyway, tried it on, really loved it. The guy told us that it's got jojoba oils in and it's very good for your lips. It lasts a long time, and that's why it's quite expensive. Now, my heart almost fell out when he told me it was £36 because I refused to pay that for a lipstick. I just wouldn't do it because, no, I just wouldn't. I'm too clumsy and I'd end up losing it. Anyway, I was a bit gutted because I did love the colour and I have been looking for that colour everywhere. It's been on my mind for a while. So basically we carried on looking around the shop, and in Space NK, which is where these lipsticks are sold, I do believe, I found this one and I fell in love, but it was right next to the Kevyn Aucoin stuff, and I know how expensive his stuff is, so I was kind of gritting my teeth thinking, when I ask her how much it is, it's going to put me off it straight away. So I asked her, I said, oh, how much is this lipstick? And she said £18. Now, a lot of you might think that's really expensive, but for MAC I pay $14.50, and this lipstick is way better than matte lipstick, so it is a bit of a splurge, £18, but I absolutely love it, and I will definitely go back to get another one once I get my birthday money. They've got some really beautiful colours. They've got a really nice pale pink, which I want next, a bit like Cream Cup but slightly more neutral. It's really pretty, so hopefully I'll get that one and show it to you soon. But I'm going to go before I ramble any longer. This video is super long, but I had a lot to catch up with, and I hope you guys are having a wicked day wherever you are, and if it is snowing where you are, I hope you're having fun, and I will catch you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. Mwah.